What's up, world? Welcome to a new episode of the BrandonJaneauShow. As you know, I am Brandon Janeau. Like always, on all podcast platforms everywhere. Brandon Janeau Show. Uh, Social media platforms. If you're on social media, uh, that is Threads, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Brandon Janeau Show, and of course, YouTube channel, Brandon Janeau Show. Man, uh, yeah, man. I hope you guys enjoy tonight, man, because I am continuing my top 50 greatest rap songs to me. Uh, so this is, of course, Life in Times with Music, and I hope you guys enjoy this, man. And before I get into today's episode, which I'm going to be doing my 40 through 31 uh, songs, I'm going to recap what I've already done. So starting at number 50 that kicked off the list is The Message, uh, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious Five. That was number 50. 49 was Dreams and Nightmares, Meek Mill. 48 was I Need Love, LL Cool J. Um, 47 was Paid in Full, Eric B. and Rakim. 46 was Moment for Life, Nicki Minaj. 45 was My President, Jeezy. 44 was Why by Jadakiss. 43 was Shook Ones Part 2. 40, 43 Shook Ones Part 2. Mob Deep. 42 was Kendrick Alright. And at number 41, that ended the last time I did it, was Country Grammar Hot Shit Nelly. Now let's get into it. Kicking off this list tonight is number 40, and that is Scenario, A Tribe Called Quest, man. Hey, man, this song is so legendary, bro. That beat, the lyrical ability of all of them. Rest in peace to Fife Dog. Uh, yeah, man, that whole song is legendary. I mean, that is literally the starting point. I mean, even though he technically was already uh in the game, it was already making songs. Uh, this was really where everybody really heard Busta Rhymes, and he took over, man. Um, I literally just listened to this song, and I still can't get the rhythm of it all, man. His lyrical his verse, what he said, as I combine with the cool down the mind, will up, bring it back on rewind, pop for impact, boom, like yo that shit. Oh my god, like that shit is there, man. You know, Q-Tip, Five Dog, man. A Tribe Called Quest is one of the greatest rap groups of all time, man. Uh, and this song was one of those, man. Tribe Called Quest got a lot of great songs. Can I Kick It? All those amazing songs, but Scenario is like a song that still legendarily is recognized as one of those songs that you just remember where you were when you first heard it. And I will be 100% um, remiss if I didn't say, man, if it wasn't for that song, I don't know if we have Bus. Maybe we do get Bus, but the fact that he came in on that song is just absolutely ate when you have literally legendary rappers like Q-Tip and Five Dog. So yeah, man, yeah, one of the best songs uh, ever in hip hop history. You know what I'm saying? So definitely, man. Scenario is number 40 on this list. Speaking of another great group that comes from New York, because at number 39 is the one and only The Locks. And that song that they have on this list for me personally, of course, is Money, Power, Respect, featuring Lil Kim and DMX, man. To say this is the first, you know, first song, I guess, for the Locks, even though they were already kind of made men and bad boy and all that, this song launched them into another stratosphere because of who and what they were on the song, who and what they were featuring on the song. DMX was a made man at that time. You had also Lil Kim, who is regarded as one of the greatest female rappers of all time. So that just definitely solidified how great this song was. And then all three of them dudes, Sheik, Luke, Sheik Luke, Styles P, Jada, like Jada, who's probably one of the greatest to ever do it. Styles P, who should be also in that conversation of one of the greatest to ever fucking do it. Jada's already been on this list with his song Why. But those three together, man, are legendary rappers, man. They are goats in the game. Again, another great group. Lil Kim, of course, like I said, one of the greatest female rappers, and of course, the late great DMX, man. So for all three of them, and I think they were still part of Bad Boy at this time. I don't think they had left just yet to go back to Rough Riders. But um, yeah, man, that this was the first time you heard the locks to, like in this type of situation. Man, they killed it, man. So definitely, man. Coming in at number 38, feeling all nostalgic tonight because this is literally a nostalgic feeling episode. Coming in at number 38. Speaking of another debut track, even though technically this person again was already out, but this was really the coming out party of this person, and that is the Rain Super Duper Fly Missy Elliott. Now I love Lil Kim, but I love Missy Elliott, Misdemeanor Elliott, man. One of the greatest female rappers, one of the greatest rappers, one of the greatest musical minds. We don't really give her perfect like her flowers like that. You know what I'm saying? Like this woman was a writer, producer before she became like an artist. Like she was writing songs and producing shit for people before she even became the artist Missy Elliott. And the rain was one of those examples, man. The rain super duper fly. I remember the video. I think everybody remember that video, man. When she pulled up in that the camera, like it was like a time where Bus and her were always in like this way they made the camera be like it was such a like an animated thing, but like it fucking worked, man. Super Duper Fly is one of the greatest debut singles of all time, man. It's not. I'm not just talking about men, female. It is one of the greatest debut singles of all time. I can't stand the rain. Like that shit, that hook, that sample is just. It's just like, come on, bro. Timbaland is one of the greatest producers ever, and Missy's one of the greatest musicians ever, one of the greatest artists ever. Like I said, we don't really give her flowers, man, and we need to, bro, cause she's one of them. She is definitely one of them, man. So yeah, man, Missy is definitely on the list. Rain, Super Duper Fly, Beep Beep. Who got the keys to the Jeep? Yeah, man. Yeah. Can we get freaky tonight? Yeah, man. This shit was legendary, man. Like I said, I must be feeling nostalgic today, cause like number 37 is "I'll Be There for You." You're all I need. Method Man featuring Mary J. Blige, man. Listen, this is really the quintessential change of the guard in hip hop. When hip hop artists started to work with R&B artists and they used to create shit. This is the song that I think really made that 100% obvious. Method Man, of course, one of the greatest to ever do it, part of one of the greatest groups of all time, Wu Tang Clan. He staked his claim to what his greatness was with a little help from Mary J. Blige, of course, the queen of R&B. So man, you cannot knock this song, man. It's probably one of the greatest songs in hip hop history. Let's be honest with you, man. Like I said, it literally launched a lot of people from not only talking about hip hop in a sense of it just being, rough and rugged, especially at this time in hip hop, where you didn't really have, you know, too many of these songs at this time in hip hop. This literally solidified that hip hop was different, and it could go into different avenues. Like I said, it was the first time that R&B, hip hop, and R&B really collab and made that type of record, man. And this song is probably the perfect example, man. Taking a legendary sample from Marvin Gaye, you know, so it just made it even better, man. This song is probably one of the greatest. collaboration songs of all time in hip hop history, and it'd be for me, it'd be remiss if I didn't put this song, on this list. Come on, man, you know I had to do it. So yeah, all right. So coming in at number 36 on the list is the one, the only, the block is hot, Little Wayne. Okay, cause y'all know, you know me, I grew up in New Orleans. I'm from New Orleans. So the block is hot by Lil Wayne is literally one of the greatest hip hop records of all time. Why? It launched the man into stratus. It launched the man's career as a solo artist. I can't say it launched his career, but it launched his career as a solo artist. And at that time when Cash Money was pretty much a juvie, BG, big timers, hot boys. Lil Wayne was just the young guy on the team, and then he transformed and became the guy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, The Block is Hot is one of the greatest rap records, debut rap records, solo rap records ever, man. I know a lot of people gonna be like, "Wes, you saying that because you're a Wayne fan?" Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I am. I'm not gonna lie, I am. But to see what Wayne's career has gone since then, you cannot knock the fact that The Block is Hot. If we heard The Block is Hot, we was like, "Yeah, that's a hit. That's your hot." To literally imagine that the man would go from that to now being one of the greatest to ever do it. If it wasn't for the single, we wouldn't have Lil Wayne. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of those, like, damn, man. Like, if it wasn't for this song, we wouldn't have you know Wayne be the way he is, man. Wouldn't have started the legendary status that he has become. One of the greatest to ever fucking do it. So yeah, man, I give The Block is Hot is definitely on. The Block is Hot is damn sure on my list, man. Coming in at number 35. I spoke about him earlier on the list, and he comes back into the list this time by himself, and that is the one and only Busta Rhymes, man. And his single, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. That fucking song, and is at 35 on my list, man. Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See. I remember when this video came out. I was, what, 3, 4 years old, something like that. Came out like 98, 99. It's like after Big had passed, so about 98, 99. And I remember watching this video when I was like 4 or 5 years old, and being extremely terrified of this fucking video. I was very fucking terrified of this fucking video. I'm 4 or 5 years. I'm like 4 or 5 years old. Don't start that shit. But seeing a video like this that was just so wildly over the top, it was like a little bit Coming to America, and then it was like, you know what I'm saying? Now I get older and I can watch the video and I'm like, oh shit, it was genius. At that time, at 4 or 5 years old, the colors popped off and all that shit. Then the dance sequence at the end, it was like, okay, this is a little bit too much. It's like, this is a little bit too much for my 4 or 5 year old brain to handle. Um, but man, all in all, man, this song is iconic. It is literally the most legendary song ever, man. The video puts it to another stratosphere. And Bus is one of the greatest lyricists. Even though people don't give him that, he is one of the greatest lyricists to ever fucking do it. And I think that when it's all said and done, we're gonna look back on his career and be like, damn, Bus was just that dude, man. You know what I'm saying? He's had resurgence throughout the years. I mean, nothing bigger than 2011 when he did the "Look at Me Now" joint with Chris Brown and Wayne. But "Put Your Hands in My Eyes to See" was Bust. That was Busta Rhymes, one of the greatest to ever do it, man. And like I said, man, 4 year old me could imagine, talking about that song, video, that creation that way. I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know what. I don't know if I would have been able to talk about it like that, but thank God I'm 29, 30 years old now, so I can respect the greatness of that song. More importantly, that video, man. But Put Your Hands on My Eyes to See is one of those songs that definitely gets the highest respect on this list, man. Coming in at number 34, speaking of Brooklyn, one of the greatest ever do it, man, and that's Biggie. Now, to a lot of people, they might not think that this is that song, or you know what I'm saying. But for me, man, this is one of my favorite Biggie songs of all time. Now, I will say this: Biggie will be back on this list. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Biggie will be back on this list. Now, where? We shall see. But this song right here, man, is one of my favorite Biggie songs of all time, and that is "Sky's the Limit" featuring 112. Featuring 112. I love this song. I think the beat's amazing. I think the instrumental's amazing. I think 112 singing on it is incredible. But Biggie's verse on this, it kind of does feel like one of his last songs. You know what I'm saying? Like this was off of, you know, Life After Death. So it does. And then you watch the movie that they did, Notorious, and this song comes on. He's in the studio smiling. He's listening to the song. He's like, wow, like yo, I did it. Like this is crazy. It feels like that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can hear him growing up. You can hear him coming into the mindset of like I'm about to be like I am an adult now. Like I am. We forget like Biggie passed at like what 24, 25. So it's like, bruh, like he didn't even get a chance to really become the Biggie he could have been. So to hear a song like this is one of those songs that I definitely, you know, when I remember when I heard it when I was a kid, then watching the music video when I was a kid, and then just like, damn, like yo, like "Sky's the Limit" is one of them songs that I generally love and respect too much over, over the times that I've been. And this song has actually helped me out a lot in my life, to be honest with you guys. Like this song is one of my favorite songs because it helped me through some things at that time. So definitely, man, one of my favorite songs, and you know, one of the greatest songs that has ever done, Biggie's ever done. So definitely coming in at number 33 is a group from the Midwest. Excuse me, Ohio to be exact, and that is Bone Thugs and Harmony. Now, a lot of people probably be like, okay, Bone Thugs and Harmony, this must be Crossroads, right? I love Crossroads. That's not my favorite Bone Thugs and Harmony song. I know this is one of those, now I gotta put a disclaimer on here. This is where I put my favorite song on here from the group, and that is Thuggish Ruggish Bone, man. That instrumental, that the way they were rapping on that bitch, it felt like Harmony. You know what I'm saying? Like it felt like Bone Thugs and Harmony. It felt like the way they were all, you know, contributing on this song was iconic, man. Like that shit hard, bro. Like I tried to give, you know, consideration. All the songs. I also have For the Love of Money, which is another song I love to death with Easy E on that bitch, and Easy, did his thing on that. But Thuggish Ruggish Bone to me is just so dope. The beat, the way they rapped on it, man. It was just one of them songs that I remember when I was a kid, heard it, and was just like, yo, that shit is fire. And now that I'm a grown man, it's just like that shit's still fucking fire, man. So yeah. Um Coming in at number 32, another group, this time in the South, and that is Outkast. Now, Outkast got a lot of great songs, a lot of legendary songs, a lot of songs I fuck with heavy. Coming off the first project featuring Goody Mob, get up, get out, and get something. Don't let the days of your life pass by. You need to get up, get out, and get something. Don't spend all your time trying to get high, player. You need to get. Man, that shit hard, nigga. Then the Dungeon family producing that bitch. CeeLo Green killing it, man. That whole song is legendary, bro. I cannot knock that song. Is a fucking iconic thing. And of course, like I said, that classic, the classic Southern play, Southern playlist of Cadillac Music, the debut project from Outkast is still one of the greatest debut albums of all time. This song just solidified it, man. Now they had a lot of classics on that motherfucker. I could have literally put the title track. I could have literally picked Players Ball. I could have picked a lot of songs off that motherfucking project. But Get Up, Get Out, and Get Something is probably one of my favorite songs. The beat, the instrumental, the way all of them played off of the song, man. Get up, get out. What he said, get up and get out. So what said you dickheads? Big Boy was on one on that song. I'm like, God damn, nigga, really? Everybody, man, lyrically was just on a different fucking level, man. It scores teaming up with one. It's crazy to think Outkast and Goody Mob came from the same fucking time period era family. Like they were all under the Dungeon family's tree, and just the fact that all them niggas are legends, icons, greats in the game, man, is iconic. Of course, CeeLo Green is went on and done amazing things, music, as a musician, man. But yeah, man, Get Up, Get Out is definitely one of those songs, man, out on this list, and I had to put it at 32. And like I said, Outkast got a lot of favorite songs by Outkast, so you would not be surprised. Don't be surprised if you hear Outkast again on this list. I'm gonna tell you right now. And closing out tonight, man, closing out this round of lists, coming in at number 31, going back to the Midwest this time. I'm gonna stop off in Illinois, Chicago, Illinois to be exact, and that is at number 31. I used to love her, Common. Now, Common is one of the greats. I cannot knock it, but I used to love it. Probably is one of the best dedication songs to hip hop I've ever heard in my life. Um, the way he elegantly put how much he never really said it was hip hop until the end, but if you know this song, you know how great this song is. You know what I'm saying? Like how iconic this song is. I used to love it as one of those songs that you remember. And of course, you know, the movie Brown Sugar talked about it a lot, but this is the song that, you know, if you're a fan of hip hop, you know this song. You know why this song is so highly respected. And, Common has come a long way from being common sense. You know what I'm saying? And now it's like, he's become an actor and an Oscar Award winner for music, won an Oscar for, Glory. But, this is the song that I think this is really the song that kind of really launched him into another stratosphere, man, as a musician. And I used to love it. It's probably one of the best, like I said, storytelling songs in hip hop history. I think a lot of people don't really remember it or really think about it or talk about it like it should be. But I remember when I heard it, man, I immediately loved it. I remember watching the movie Brown Sugar and then listening to it as I got older and being like, nah, this shit is actually respectable. It's so great that Ice Cube beefed with this nigga over the song. Like, like Ice Cube and him actually was beefing because of this song. Because what he said, um, now black music is black music is all good. I wasn't salty. She was with the boys in the hood. Pretty much talking about hip hop going to the West Coast, becoming a gangster music thing, and he was kind of just explaining how he now looks at it. But you know what I'm saying, and that's kind of, and again, like I used to love it was kind of more so like a girl, but he was explaining it. The girl was hip hop, and he's explaining it in a way where we all have had that. We had a crush on somebody. We go through all these different phases, and then it's just like, well, this is different. Yeah, like she changed up on me on this shit. What the fuck was that? So it was that is why I think I love it so much because it's a storytelling song, even though you know what the story's about. But if you would just let your mind go free and just listen to the song, you'd be like, wow, this is really dope. So Commons, I Used to Love It comes in at number 31, and that ends the list tonight at 31. So getting back into it, man. Coming in at number 31 was Common, I Used to Love It. Coming in at number 32 is Get Up, Get Out, Outkast. 33, Thuggish Ruggish Bone, Bone Thugs and Harmony. 34, Sky's the Limit, Biggie Smalls. 35, Put Your Hands Where My Eyes Can See, Busta Rhymes. 36, Block is Hot, Lil Wayne. 37, You All I Need to Get By, Method Man and Mary J. Blige, featuring Mary J. Blige. 38, The Rain, Super Duper Fly, Missy Elliott. 39, Money, Power, Respect, The Locks, and featuring Lil Kim and the late great DMX. And of course, 40 is Scenario, A Tribe Called Quest. Yes, sir. Next time I will be doing 30 to 21. Yeah, I got had some changes I did on that one today, but we're getting closer, man. We're getting closer and closer. And then I will tell you this now. My 20th episode. So what I'm gonna do is a two-parter. So I'm gonna do one episode, and then I'm gonna do the next one, of course. Um, I might do 20 through one night, just one big night. I just do every song that I have on this list left. I don't know, but yeah. So 30 through 21 is the next list up, and this one is gonna be a little bit heavy hitting. So I'm getting y'all prepared. But until then, man, I am Brandon Janeau. Hope you guys enjoy this, man. Hope you guys enjoy this episode. Till next time, peace. Go listen. Go listen to the music. Go listen to those songs. Go listen to those artists. Till next time, peace.